Weekend Update.
As you all know, our dearest regards go out to the families of the victims in the Las Vegas shootings. But get this, one woman had her life saved by having her rose gold iPhone take the bullet for her.
Wow, lucky she wasn't an Android user or else she would have been done for.
Well, in other news, Rene Descartes using deductive reasoning and Francis Bacon using inductive reasoning have started to implement the scientific method. Inductive reasoning is pretty simple. It's using facts and observations to create outcomes, like research. But I never really got that deductive reasoning, just like I never really understand why I still live at home with my mom.
Well, it's pretty simple. Just like why you live at home, you're 15. Deductive reasoning uses a general rule and applies it to a specific example. Here's one. All androids suck at everything they do. If an android was used to stop a bullet, an android would suck at stopping a bullet.
Oh, I see. I think I get it now. It's like this. If all fruit grow on trees and an orange is a fruit, that must mean Trump grew on a tree.
Well, in a sense.
If the name Descartes doesn't ring a bell, don't worry. This guy was rarely known to wake up before 11 every single day.
Hey, that's just like Emma.
Yeah, and historians to this day still credit his most likely cause of death as lack of sleep. You know, I think he's one of the first to figure out that the Catholic Church got pretty mad at anyone who really dove into this science stuff. So he tried to publicize the fact that his scientific reasoning could prove the existence of God himself.
Although, afterwards, he was immediately accused of being atheist, and all his work was banned by the Pope.
Yeah, and for being such a smart dude, I have to say he did some pretty dumb stuff. He locked himself in an oven, and didn't he say that animals couldn't feel pain?
Oh yeah, you know who would totally disagree with that statement? Francis Bacon, Descartes' partner in creating the scientific method.
Sir Francis Bacon's half of the scientific method incorporated inductive reasoning. This is compared to our general scientific method of today.
Yeah, it simply asks you to identify a problem, form a hypothesis, and then test that hypothesis through experiments. Actually, we have, all the way from London, Sir Francis Bacon joining us today.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to meet you too, sir.
Well, sorry, I just like screaming a lot. I actually do.
Okay. Now, we have gone over your part in the scientific method and explained it, but could you please elaborate on it and give us some examples?
Alright. Alright. So if your problem is that Mr. Naisbitt never gets mad, then your hypothesis could be Mr. Naisbitt will get mad when Jackson has extra cookies left over. Now you can test this through an experiment. In class, you can observe if Mr. Naisbitt will get mad when he receives Jackson's extra cookies.
Well, there's no chance Mr. Naisbitt gets mad when there are extra cookies.
Well, that's my main point. Using inductive reasoning, you must always be able to repeat experiments. So how about we go back and change our hypothesis?
Well, I remember Mr. Naisbitt getting mad about DBQ grades once, so let's change our hypothesis to Mr. Naisbitt gets mad when talking about DBQ grades.
Well, let's see if we can repeat that experiment. As you can see, that experiment supports our new hypothesis, and therefore, we have successfully used inductive reasoning.
Alright, thank you for joining us, Sir Bacon.
Well, the pleasure is all mine.
Alright, so Descartes uses deductive reasoning by taking general rules and specifying them, while Bacon used inductive reasoning by taking evidence and observations to create principles. Together, they created the scientific method. Thank you for watching.